Hey guys, long time no see. I apologize for the inactivity on both YouTube and Twitch. That was my bad, truly. But here I am, I'm back again. I know I keep doing this, but this is going to be another progress support video like the ones I've made previously. Only it's going to be for February and March because I didn't make those two videos previously. So, here we are. I have some reasons for why I didn't upload or stream or anything like that, and that's going to be talked about in this video, but let's just jump right into it, starting with February. So, in the early days of February, I got really sick. It was some kind of sinus infection. I believe the term for it is sinusitis. And it was really bad. I took some days off work for it. I went to the urgent care doctor for it. I got prescribed some medication, and I took that until it went away. While I was at the urgent care doctor, though, I asked her about my depression. I told her my whole scenario, how I've been depressed for over a year now, like really depressed. And I asked if there's anything she could do for me specifically, or if she can send me in the right direction to like a psychiatrist or something like that she would recommend. And she ended up talking to me about it for a little bit and putting me on a drug called Paxil, which is an SSRI, which is just, you know, the fancy term for depression medication that rewires your brain, and it's, you know, chemistries and all the other good stuff. So I tried that for about a month. Now the way those medications work, there's kind of a period where it gets worse before it gets better. Unfortunately for me, it never really got better, which is definitely how some of these work. It varies from person to person because we're all very different, you know, with our whole anatomies and brain chemistries and all this other shit. So it makes sense that Paxil didn't work for me. I think it's the very first SSRI I've ever taken. So like, if it worked the first time, like that'd be a miracle, but it wasn't. So I stopped taking Paxil after I noticed I was just getting more and more depressed to the point of just like staying in bed all day long. Only like leaving my bed to go to work, and that's about it, which wasn't fun. You know, I wasn't doing anything other than barely working, and that wasn't good. So I stopped taking Paxil about a month after I started, which maybe I didn't give enough time, but either way, I decided I'm just going to go to a psychiatrist, like a legitimate one, and see if they can help me more specifically. So that's what we're going to do next. Don't let this dissuade you, by the way, if you are dealing with these issues, if you have depression, anxiety, whatever. Talk to doctors, try and get help, because it's really important. I took a really long time working up the courage to do it myself, and I'm finally doing it, and I'm kind of proud of myself for doing it, because I needed to do it, you know, I needed to. So anyways, in mid-February, I got some sort of stomach virus. I don't know what specific kind of virus it was. I thought it was food poisoning for a while, but it wasn't. It was much worse, to the point that I actually went to the hospital for a day and like got checked out, had to get like my fluids re-upped or whatever, like just all kinds of weird shit. And so I took more days off work. Once I got better, I was planning on going back into work, but apparently I was let go of my job. The reason for it, they told me, was that they didn't want people working part-time, only full-time, which they could have asked me if I wanted to work full-time first, but they didn't. So the whole reasoning for that is a little bit shaky, but I'm just accepting it. You know, I accepted it. Okay, lost my job, no big deal, whatever. It does suck because that was my main like source of income, but I have a decent little chunk of money that I was saving the whole time I was working, so it's not like I'm gonna die or something like that. It's just, you know, I have to look for something else to pay my bills now. No big deal, just thought, you know, that was a pretty important part, because once I lost my job, admittedly, I got really depressed. Like, it probably was also a part of that whole Paxil thing, but losing my job definitely didn't help at all. So it was just kind of like a second blow to the gut. March, I kind of just used to try and chill out and feel better, you know, take my time, relax. Since I haven't, you know, stopped working for so long, I was like, fuck it, I have some time to myself now, I'm just going to take it and try and feel better. I'm going to work on myself, I'm going to let myself rest, take the time I need to relax, all that good stuff, right? And granted, I was also depressed during this whole month, but I tried my best to just kind of like let it be, you know, and just work on it without like worrying about it. And I think I feel a bit better now. At this point, I'm just reworking on rebuilding everything, you know, Twitch, YouTube. I've started working on new graphics for everything, both Twitch graphics like overlays and panels for my channel and all kinds of other stuff, to graphics for like my YouTube header, and I want to work on a new avatar, or, you know, a logo basically for myself, which, by the way, I know I said it last time, but if anyone has any, you know, like desire to try and make me a logo, I would love that. I can't really pay you right this second. If someone wants to do it for like a commission, please let me know, reach out to me. I can try and scrounge up the money for a commission for a new logo or something like that, just because I understand that, you know, graphic design takes work. Any kind of art takes work, and it's a lot of effort and a lot of skill, so I don't want to like shortchange you like, oh yeah, make me free shit please, you know, I deserve it. Like, I understand, you know, as someone that does graphic design myself, that shit is hard as fuck, and I don't have nearly the skill or the experience that other people have, so like, I totally get it, you know. But I've also been learning how to use After Effects, Adobe Premiere. I want to make my editing way better, so I've been working on that. I've made a couple animations for like in-video stuff and just all kinds of new shit. And I was considering, which I want to talk to you guys about, I'm going to put a thing in the description, like kind of like a little poll, I guess, of what my new name on YouTube or Twitch could be. See, I don't like the gaming part of Glassy Gaming. The Glassy part's fine. I've kind of grown accustomed to it, and I think a lot of you probably know me better as Glassy rather than Jimmy, right? So I was thinking of a bunch of different names for myself. The main ones I'll put on the screen right here, and I'll put them all into a poll in the description that you can vote on. You can vote on multiple names if you want, so that way, you know, if you like multiple, just vote on them all, and then I'll figure out which ones have the highest percentage, which ones I like the most, because ultimately it is up to me, you know? I just also want to get some feedback from you, because I care about your guys' opinions, you know? So the name possibilities are Glassy, Glassy GG, Glassy Live, Glassy TV, Jimmy, Jimmy GG, GG Jimmy, Jimmy Live, Jimmy TV. Now, these are all pretty similar, you know, it's either going to be Glassy or Jimmy, I'm pretty sure. I'm not going to like full-on rebrand, right? Where I'm just like, oh, I was Captain Sparkles and now I'm Fucker McGee, you know, like, nah, dude, like, I'm Glassy, also known as Jimmy, right? Everyone knows me as one of those two. I'd rather consolidate it into one thing, because right now I'm like everything but Steam, I go by Glassy Gaming, and on like Steam and every single video game I play, I go by Jimmy, and I want to like have it all be the same, and I want to drop the gaming out of Glassy Gaming if it is going to stay as Glassy, you know? Anyways, I've also been playing a shit ton of different games this March and previous months, and a lot of them will probably be on the channel, both YouTube and Twitch. Some of them maybe not, because like they're kind of hard to make videos of, or I've started to kind of get bored of them. But overall, I've been playing a lot of Fortnite, obviously, a lot of old school RuneScape, a lot of Minecraft. I'm going to be playing a lot of ArcAge April 5th, I believe, which is tomorrow, and just from on, because they're releasing a new server. And of course, I've been playing a lot of TF2 and Overwatch, which, you know, you're gonna see those on the channel if you haven't already. I've already played Fortnite on stream before. I've worked on a bunch of graphics for like overlays for Fortnite, RuneScape, Minecraft, ArcAge, you know, all this shit, so that way it looks nice and clean for when I do stream it, or if I do make YouTube videos on it. Probably not going to use those overlays on the videos, but we'll see. You know, maybe I'll throw in a couple face cam videos, or maybe some like stream highlight videos. You never know. I have a lot of sick plans that I want to use for this channel and, you know, my YouTube and Twitch, so like, just keep your eyes out. It'll be fun. I know some of you may not want to see other content. Maybe you're bored of Fortnite already, or you just don't like Fortnite at all. Maybe you have absolutely no interest in RuneScape or Minecraft or ArcAge or Overwatch. You just want to see TF2. That's okay. I'm not mad about that. I get it. You know, that's why I'm still making TF2 content, because I still like playing the game. I still like making videos on it, and I know that you guys still like watching videos on it. So they're still coming. It's not going to stop. I'm just also going to add more shit into the queue, if you will. As far as like a new schedule goes for both YouTube and Twitch, I'm definitely planning on doing something of that sort now that I have more free time, that I don't have a job. No like specifics yet. I think for now we're just going to keep going with the Monday, Wednesday, Friday upload schedule on YouTube, and then just like a probably every single weekday for streams, you know, Monday through Friday. Probably starting each stream at about 4 p.m. Eastern and just going on for as long as I want. I want to start streaming at like a minimum of 6 hours a day. We'll see how well I do that, but I think I can do that pretty easily now that I have this much free time. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of good stuff. I've also, by the way, totally forgot, I want to do Overwatch League and just competitive Overwatch in general coverage. I want to talk about it. I have a lot of ideas on it. I have a lot of opinions on it. I have a lot of information on it. I care a lot about the competitive Overwatch scene. I love esports in general, but I really, really, really love competitive Overwatch. And so I'm probably going to start making videos and streams on that, you know, talking about the teams, players, matchups, who can be picked up for what team, you know, like all kinds of shit like that. Because I have a decent amount of knowledge in this game. I'm not like some kind of god tier player, you know. I'm not a pro, none of that. I'm just a regular dude with a lot of opinions, and I watch a lot of it, so I pick up a lot of shit, you know. So hopefully that works out. But yeah, I just have a lot of shit to do, and I've been working on a lot of shit. And I hope you guys all enjoy it, because I really, really want to come back full on. You know, I want to make this shit happen. As some of you've noticed, I'm really hard-headed about this, and I don't intend on stopping. So hopefully you'll be around for the ride. Thanks again. I appreciate ya. GG. Peace the fuck out.